Welcome everybody to a live crafty session. So I'm here with you live Thursday morning. What is the date? Let me see. The 3rd of February. So Thursday, the 3rd of February at 9 a.m. here in Australia and New South Wales. So welcome. Please, when you jump on and you get the notification, say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. Remember to if you want to sign in, to let your name be shown in the chat, please make sure that you allow Restream. So I'm actually using a program called Restream, and if you want your name to come up in the chat, please use that link and just allow Restream to have access to whatever app you're in. So please jump on, say hello, let me know where you're watching from. Hello, I've got a few of you on already, so welcome everybody. So I wanted to do a little bit of casing of the catalogue today. We've got, as you know, it's celebration and it's an awesome time to buy as you earn free items. For every $90 you spend, you earn some free items, and it's an awesome time to actually join Stampin' Up as well. So while we craft this morning, I'll just have a little bit of a chat about how I can get you to get the best value when it comes to your crafting. So I'm here to try and help you get the best value out of your purchasing, whether it be a customer, whether it be a team member, but to actually let you know that there is so much value when you actually join our Wild Heart Crafters community, because the part of the community, I can tell you, you cannot put a price tag on our awesome Wild Heart Crafters community. We had our team meeting the other night and it was awesome. We got together, we crafted, we got out the new blends that are all the skin tones, we colored in. I gave everybody a little bit of a lesson on how to use the blends, and for my brand new crafters, it was fantastic. For my crafters that have been around for a long time, sometimes it's great just to have a bit of a refresher, and that's what being a part of my Wild Heart Crafters team is all about, to have somebody that helps you and guides you with your crafting. So I will chat a little bit more about that as we go along this morning. So of course, I'm going to use, and it's very appropriate today, it is pouring rain here. Good morning. Hey, Joanna, how you going? Peggy, Julie, Diana, hello and welcome. Now, if I don't say hello to you, please don't take it personally. The comments fly by, and I have comments coming from Facebook and YouTube at the same time. So please don't be offended if I don't say hello. Sometimes I look up and glance up occasionally. So if you have a question, please ask the question. If I haven't answered the question while I'm live, there is a delay. So when I'm live, there is a delay as far as me chatting and your comments. So if I haven't answered your question, just keep asking the question. So if it's something that you want to know, please just keep asking the question, because I only look up every now and then. You're sitting there, Vicky, waiting for supper to cook and your latest snowstorm. Wow. Okay, so we've got rain and it's miserable, and it's not we had a big storm last night, and today is just overcast and rainy and miserable. So what better to do but to get crafting in this weather? I think it's fantastic crafting weather. All right, so let's actually pop the video down now onto my desk, and I'll show you a little bit about things that I've got going on in my Stampin' Up business. So of course, we've got the Sweetalicious that we have released for the month of February, and it is using the Artfully Composed suite, which is absolutely stunning. If you're a nature lover, you're going to love this. So for the Sweetalicious Club, what you get is you get a whole full pack of the 12 by 12 designer series paper that goes with the Artfully Composed suite. You get a roll of the white frayed ribbon, so this one here. You get a pack of the faux sea glass gems, which, as you can see, I've used quite a lot of them. So the faux sea glass gems, and you get a video tutorial showing you how to make 6 fun fold cards. So my friend Rose Ward and I have teamed up. Rose designs 3 and I design 3, and it's super, super fun. So when you get your Sweetalicious Fun Fold Club products. All you need then is the bundle and the vellum and the colored inks and cardstocks that we're using. So it's absolutely great. I'm not going to jinx anything, Vicky, but it's looking very good. She's saying, how's the sale of the house coming along? Yeah, hopefully, yeah, things will be looking very good tomorrow. Okay, so Sweetalicious Fun Fog Club, $60. Register now. You get access into the Facebook group whenever you've paid for the month. When the new month ticks over, so the 1st of March, we will be having another one come out. We haven't chosen the suite yet, but we'll be having another one come out. So towards the end of the month is when you need to pay your next month's subscription to be able to have access, because we pop people in the Facebook group and take them out. So on the 1st of the month, we remove the people that haven't paid, but it's okay if you pay a couple of days later in the month, we pop you back into the group again. All right. So, and we also had our first Sweetalicious, and you can still purchase that one as well. So if you think that you've missed out, don't think that you've missed out, because you'll get access to that video too when you get part of the Facebook group. So if you wanted to purchase both, that's $120 for both, and you will get both items. Of course, we have an awesome joining special during celebration for $169. You get over, and I'm telling you, over $330 worth of value. So if you want to get more for your money and you really want to get good value when it comes to purchasing your crafting items, as well as be a part of a crafty community, please reach out to me and ask me any questions you want. This sale is lasting until, now I did get the dates. I think, don't quote me, I think it's about the 18th of March, a couple of weeks into March anyway. So I haven't got a definite date just yet, but a couple of weeks into March. So if you want to get value for money and be a part of an awesome crafty community, please reach out to me. We have a brand new global creative tutorial bundle that is out and released, and it's over on my website right now to purchase. And it is our favorite bundle out of the celebration, out of the mini catalog, paired with celebration items. So as you can see, we've got a great combination. Obviously the rainbow was quite a popular bundle that we all seem to love, but there's quite a few different tutorials. It's 12 tutorials and 12, oh, you're in Lowood, Fran, visiting your daughter. 12 PDF tutorials and 12 video tutorials. So it's an awesome pack to get. And of course, my monthly stamps club, the stamp has been chosen for the stamp, and it's going to be the Flowering Rain Boot stamp set. So that's actually what I'm going to play with this morning. Now, if you want to know about my monthly stamps club, it is $50 per month to be a part of it, and you will get the stamp set, so this gorgeous Flowering Rain Boot stamp set, and you will get a card kit to make 6 cards showing you step by step how to make the 6 cards, and you will get a video tutorial. So the card kits come all cut, ready to go. If you only purchase the basic level, it's $50 for the basic level, and you will get the stamp set. The card kit will have all the die cut pieces all cut, ready to go. It's got the card bases, layers, envelopes, absolutely everything in the kit. All you need to do is use your own inks. So that's the only thing that you'll be needing as an extra on top of the $50 for the month, and it gets delivered to your doorstep, and you can do it in the comfort of your own home. You get access to being part of my Facebook group, and that Facebook group, I have every monthly Stamps Club video that I've done. While ever you're a registered member of my monthly Stamps Club, you get access to each and every one of those videos that I have done, and they're all in the group under the video tab. So you not only get the video for this month, you get access to all the previous videos as well. So if you want a lot of creative inspiration, then the monthly Stamps Club is really a great option to go. Now, I do have an optional upgrade for the month. If you wanted to include the bundle, it's $95 this month. If you wanted to include the dies as well as the stamp, you will still get the card kit to make 6 cards, and you will get the video tutorial. Now, if you already own the stamp set, then that's okay. You can swap it out for another stamp set to the same value, and you will still get access to the video, and you will get the kit for the Flowering Rain Boots. So what I decided to do today was to actually just case a couple of the cards out of the catalog. So we've got these cards here. So I thought what I would do is actually case some of the cards and have a little bit of a play around with, and I mean, casing, I may say casing, but it may be similar to what's there, but we will see how we go. So the first thing I had to find out was, it's a slimline type of card, and I'm going to use, they've said Daffodil Delight, so I'm just going to grab some of my Daffodil Delight. Okay, so for a slimline card, what I would do is, with our cardstock, I would cut our cardstock, I'm thinking I did it 7.5 inches, like that. 7.5 inches, and then I'm just going to fold it in half. And that's actually going to give me a really cute slimline card look, okay? All right, so I'm just going to use my bone folder to crease that nicely because I didn't do a very good job of that. Okay, so now I'm actually going to grab some of the hand-penned paper, and we're going to use this pattern here out of the hand-penned paper. So I'm going to do similar to what's there, but I'm just going to put my own spin on it, as I do. All right, so I'm just going to look at the size of that. Okay, so I'm going to do 4 inches that way. And I'm going to do 3 7/8. 3 7/8. And this one here should be the 7.5 that I did. Correct. So I'm going to do 7 1/4. Okay. So that's going to give me a really cute layer on there. So I'm actually going to pop another layer in behind that. And I think I'm going to do a cinnamon cider layer in behind that one. I'm just going to grab some cinnamon cider. Okay, so I'm going to do 7 3/8, like that. And I'm going to do 4 inches like that. And I think that should be the right layer to go in underneath that. Hopefully I got my measurements right. And look at that, I did. Okay, so we're going to do that. All right, so they have that. And then they have the gorgeous watering can. So we're going to grab the watering can stamp out. The DSP I'm using, Karen, is the hand-penned. Hand-penned. It's out of our annual catalogue. The hand-penned. All right, so I'm going to bring in some white. And I'm going to do, let me see, it does fit on there. I'm going to do smoky slate for my watering can. Now, of course, I'm going to bring in my pierce mat because it's a photopolymer stamp set. So I want to bring in my pierce mat to make sure that I get a really good stamped image. I'm also going to bring in a scrap piece of paper because I haven't used this stamp yet. So I want to ink up the stamp and smoosh it, my smooshing technique, to make sure that I have no build-up. Oh, look at that. It's stamping beautifully already. All right, so we're going to ink up that and stamp our watering can. This is such a cute, cute set. Sue, you love the DSP? Good morning from Tasmania. Hello. All right, so we have a gorgeous watering can. Now we need to do the cute little flowers, and it looks like they've done the cute little flowers. It looks like I should check out the recipe because I do have the recipe printed here. Ink, Poppy Parade. All right, they're saying Poppy Parade, but I don't want to use Poppy Parade. I think I'm going to use maybe Melon Mambo. The old melon mumble. All right, let's grab that. And we'll stamp some of those little flowers. Once again, I'm going to do that smooshing technique because I haven't used these flowers yet either. So we're going to smoosh there. And we're going to stamp those on our piece of paper. Okay. And then, of course, there's another little stamp in here that they've done in, it looks like balmy blue. So I'm going to grab that. Whenever you're really struggling with the detail in these stamps is just stunning. I'm absolutely amazed at the detail in these stamps. So whenever you're struggling for inspiration, whenever you're struggling with where to start with something, always start by our catalogue. Our catalogue is a great idea book for being able to start with your crafting. Okay, I think I can actually pop that down in there. I think I've got room for that one. Down in there. Okay, but very beautiful detail in these stamps. Okay. Life is in full bloom. Okay, so where's that? And well, they look like they've done that in probably our basic grey by the look of it, because it's a lot darker than our thing. So I'm going to grab basic grey. It's always good too sometimes to do all of your stamping all at once, and then we can do our die cutting. So we'll do that. Okay, now I'm going to do that up there in that corner there, and I dare say I'm probably going to use some of my stitched rectangle dies, I think, because I don't think there's anything in here. No, not in there. Okay, now I have no idea how they've done this background, but we will try. Okay, so I'm going to try with a strip of our cinnamon cider and our die and see if we can get this to work. So let's go. Okay, so that's all the stamping I think I've got to do. Yep. Now I'm going to close these ink pads up so I don't get inky. Okay. Now we've got this die here, and they've got like a, I could use, hang on, I can see if I can find them. I'm going to try this first with this, and then we'll see how we go. So I'm going to try popping that on, and then hopefully getting it to cut out a pattern. So let's see. I think this is how they've done it. I don't know. I didn't do my homework beforehand, but we will give it a go. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop that on there and I'm going to run it through. Okay. Aha. Okay. I see what they've done. All right. So we're going to cut a couple of those. 1, maybe 3. So I've got, can keep those little squares for something else, I would assume. Let's try another one there. I was being more technical. I was thinking it was going to stay in the cardstock and I was going to have to line it up again. But see, this is how you find out. Okay, so we've got 2 of those. We actually need 3 of them. So you can see there, you've got a gorgeous little die. And I'm going to need another scrap of cinnamon cider. I'll see if I've got a scrap over here. And I do. Look at that. I think that will be big enough for it. We'll try that one. Will it be big enough? Yes, it will. Perfect. Perfecto. Okay, so we've got 3 of those. All right. Now, I'm looking there. I'm going to do a strip and I'm going to probably emboss it. I'm not sure. I'm just going by what I think I can see on the card. But I'm going to grab another piece of cinnamon cider. And I need to get a totally different plate combination there. So we're going to need that one. And I'm also going to need my grey embossing plate. Now, I've got a strip here of cinnamon cider, and I'm going to find my timber wood grain embossing folder. So just bear with me while I go through my basket of embossing folders. Okay, let's see if we have it here. There it is. Okay, so this one here, so the 3D wood one. So I'm just going to pop that in there so it gets a little bit of a wood grain, and I'm going to try and get it in where that knot is there. It's going to look good, so we're going to pop that through. Okay, so we've embossed that little strip with a bit of a wood grain look. I don't know, hopefully you can see that. Okay. All right, I think that's about all I need to cut and emboss for. So I'll move that away. Okay, let's see what we have here. So we have, oh no, it's not what all I need to cut and emboss for. I need to cut out all of these cute little things that I've stamped. So we might actually bring, no, I'll bring the normal cut and emboss in, it'll be easier. So we'll do that. Now, for anyone that wants to place an order, I know that says BOGO sale there, but that is my new host code. So if you needed to place an order online and your order is going to be under $250, please use my host code, because Stampin' Up are not allowing us to add as many host codes as we used to. So I really, really would appreciate if you are ordering through the month of February to use that host code. Okay, so we have our die for our watering can. So we're going to pop that on. All right, we have the die for the flowers. So we're going to pop that on. And it's always Murphy's Law. Of course, you're going to get it the wrong way. There. And we'll run that through. And then I will find, I think, my rectangle dies. You're currently making a birthday card, Matthew, for your brother, whose birthday is in 5 days' time. Well, happy birthday to your brother. That's Daniel, is it? Daniel's birthday. All right, so we have that. Oh, and I forgot that little one there. So we have a die for that. So we might go like that on that one. And then I will need to find my rectangle dies. Which are here. And I'm sure there's like a little rectangle that we can use for that one. I think it's this one here. And it is. Look at that. Perfect. Okay. So we'll run those 2 through. Karen, do you think maybe you might end up making the same birthday card? You can't do that. You got to know, make sure that you've got your crafting all sorted, that you two don't double up on things. All right. So I'll pop that die back in there, that one there. All right, so we have these. Now, on the card in the catalogue, they've actually got a little bit of vellum in behind. So I think I might use the gorgeous new vellum that we have, which goes with the Artfully Composed suite. So I'm going to grab a piece of that vellum, and we want it a little bit longer than those. I'm going to turn my air on. It's getting a bit warm in here today. All right. So, of course, with that, I'm looking at that thinking it is 5 inches. We might do the vellum 6 inches, and we might do it 6 inches. By about 2 3/4. So let's do 2 3/4 by 6. And let's see what that looks like on our card. There. Okay. So we have it sitting here. That. We're going to have this so it looks like it's on a table. We're going to have our pot there and our flowers. This is looking super cute. Maybe the flowers could go the other way. Yes, cute as. And then we're going to do a little pattern with these in behind and that, and a little bit of twine we will use. All right. The other thing they have is this one here. So what I'm actually going to do is, it's a little gardening fork. So I thought what I would do is cut that out of, I'll see if I've got a scrap piece of smoky slate, which I do. A big piece of smoky slate, but anyway. So we'll cut that. I was wondering what that little fork was there. I mean, what that was. I just cut that on camera. Okay. Oh, that's super cute. Look at our little garden fork we have. Isn't it cute? You would have done the flowers in Bumblebee. Well, you could. Yes, you could. Definitely. All right, so let's start putting this baby together. So I'm just going to add that onto my cinnamon cider layer. Just like so. Who else is crafting today? Type into the comments and let me know. What are you crafting with? Matthew's making a birthday card for his brother. I'm assuming Karen is probably making a birthday card because Matthew is Karen's son and Daniel is the person obviously having the birthday. So assume both of those are making a birthday card. Who else is crafting today? All right. So with this vellum, I'm actually going to run a bit of Seal Plus along the bottom of it because we're not going to see it. It's going to get covered by everything else. So I've just run a little bit of Seal Plus on the back there, like that. And then I'm going to pop that right smack bang in the middle there, like that. Okay, so we've got that. Then we've got, of course, our little timber bench. And I think I'm actually going to put that maybe there like that. Okay, so we're going to glue that one on. And I think the wood grain on that just made it look even more lifelike. Timber bench. You can't wait to get this bundle. Stamps Club this month, Karen. It'll be on its way soon. All right. So we're now going to, with these, we're going to do a little bit of a pattern. So what they've done is they've done one like that. They've popped another one up in there like that. Okay. And then popped the third one down in there like that. So I was wondering how they did that background, but that's actually how they've done it. Have they done it like that? No, they've done it like that. Okay, so in there like that. All right, so the easiest and the best way to do that is to, of course, use my silicone mat and sponge trick. If I can find my sponge, there it is there. I'm going to use my silicone mat. I'm going to grab my sponge. I'm going to grab my liquid Tombow and squeeze that like that. Okay, I'm going to flip these over and pop them on there and flip it over, and that one, flip it over. Okay, so we're then going to smoosh our glue. Okay, get a bit of glue on there. We're going to add some glue on the back of those. Now, this is always the best way. Well, I mean, it's what I find is the best way to be able to glue intricate pieces together. Okay, so this one, we're just going to sit right along there like that. We'll pop that one on first and glue it down. And then the middle one is just going to go in one and pop just there like that. And because we're using our liquid glue, gives us time to maneuver and pop it into place. There like that. Okay, and then of course the top one. Okay, so we're just going to pop that one there, and I stretched that one a little bit, so just be careful when you do that. I did stretch it a little bit, which it's now going to make it a little bit harder to line up, but we've got that liquid glue in there. Okay, so just be careful. They're quite fine die cuts, but because you've used your liquid glue, you're able to maneuver that where you want it to be. All right, so let's get that out of the way. And then, of course, we're going to pop up our cute watering can on dimensionals. Oh, that little dimensional wasn't playing pretty with me. Pop one up there. You love the pattern it makes, Karen? I know, it's really pretty, isn't it? You could use that as like a trellis and have flowers all coming down it. So many things we could do with this. Okay, so this one here, we're just going to pop him there like that. Okay, of course, we've got the flowers, so we're going to pop the flowers up as well. We will pop them just like that. So we've got some gorgeous flowers happening. I think I'm going to just glue that sentiment down. Just pop him in underneath there a little bit. Okay, and this one, we are going to pop there like that. Of course, our cute little garden prong. They've actually done it. They've actually coloured the little tip of it in with real red, so we can do that. Just grab a bit of scrap paper to pop under it so I don't put any colour on my desk. That way there. So they've coloured in just the little handle part. So popped a little red handle on it. Because we all need a garden fork with a red handle so we can find it in the garden when we lose it, because who loses garden utensils in the garden all the time? Because I can guarantee when we were cleaning up outside, getting our house ready to be sold, we were doing a lot of things out in the garden outside, and I can guarantee someone would say, "Where did the tomahawk go?" And we'd be looking for the tomahawk. And then we'd be like, "Where did the clippers go?" And we'd be looking for the clippers. So we had to get to a stage that we had to try and put them like up in the branches of a tree or something so that we knew where to find them, because, yep, they were getting lost everywhere. So, all right, so let's pop. You lose everything, Matthew. I know, it's easily done, isn't it? And I mean, like, you're digging around in the dirt and you're putting dirt everywhere, and then all of a sudden I think half the time you had to go digging for things because we buried things. So glad I'm not doing any of that outdoor work anymore. Mind you, I mean, our house looks amazing now that it's all been cleaned up. It's absolutely amazing how much room we have around the place. All right. So all I can say, people, is yes, things are looking very good on the house sale front. So I will probably be able to give you a better answer maybe next week. Can't give away too much and can't get too excited. It's not sold until it's sold. And I mean, it'll be a while until the money's in the bank. But anyway, we're getting there. All right. So we're just going to do that like that onto our card. Of course, we've got to put our little garden fork on. So I'm just going to use a little bit of glue. There. And we'll pop our little garden fork down here like this, like it's just laying on the ground. Well, we've just potted up those beautiful flowers into that watering can, and doesn't it look cute? All right. And then, of course, we definitely need to embellish. And, you know, I was going to actually use like linen thread on there. But you know what I think would look really nice? Some gold twine, some of our elegant gold and silver trim. So I think I might use some of the gold trim. And of course, yeah, where are my scissors? They're always escaped when you want them. So I'll just do a cute little bow. And you know me, Sue, you're on here. I have to do a bow. Can't have a card without a bow. Cute as a button. Okay, so let's grab a glue dot for that bow. I mean, bows always set off a card. I don't care what anyone says. Everyone says to me, "Donna, are you actually going to make a card without a bow?" Actually might do the bow up there. I think that looks cute. All right. And then, of course, we need to embellish. We need some bling. Who can guess what bling they think I'm going to use on this card? What are you incriminating yourself for, Matthew? You would lose your head if it wasn't attached. Who thinks that they know what type of bling I'm going to use? Come on, type it into the comments. Pretty bling. Of course it's going to be pretty bling, Matthew. Of course. You like the new pebbles. I actually don't have Yeah, I don't have the pebbles out here, sadly. Of course, I think we need a butterfly. I mean, that's one thing that we could definitely do. We could have a cute little butterfly just here, of course. And the rocks would be good, yes. But I'm going to use our gorgeous gilded gems because you know me. I love the gilded gems. And I have them out on my desk. And the thing is, I have a lot of things packed away. Because the house was for sale, I had a lot of things packed away. And they're actually all in boxes. And to tell you the truth, some things I don't really know where I've packed them. So when I get, I don't know, when I get shifted and I can unpack things again, I might be able to find things again. But what do you think about that gorgeous slimline card? Do you think that could be something that this bundle, do you think it's something that you would absolutely love to get your hands on? It's a super, super cute bundle. It's got the dies that match. So any of the stamped images, we're able to cut out any of the stamped images with the matching dies. So you can see here we have, sorry, I'm just going to open that up so we can see the dies. Got them everywhere. So we can do the rain boots. We can do the cute little watering can. We can do all of the flowers. So we can cut out all of the flowers. So these ones here, these ones, so these are like mother-in-law's tongues or lilies. No, mother-in-law's tongues, tulips. Actually, that's what they are, tulips. Look at that. So you could actually have some gorgeous tulips coming out. The gum boots are so super, super cute. Yep. Definitely. And I can tell you, if it keeps raining like it is today, I'll be needing my gum boots to walk outside anywhere. But anyway, so thank you very much for spending a little bit of time with me today crafting, and it's been super, super fun to hang out with you. Now, this is my normal video time from now on. I'm actually moving away from weekend video time, so this will actually be my normal video time. So every Thursday morning around 9:30 I will be going live, so please mark it in your calendar and make sure that you can join me on each Thursday morning. So I will be probably starting to pack my house up, so I will be very busy, so I'll try and jump on as much as I can, but please be patient with me because it's a little bit of a hectic time in my life at the moment with packing up a house and moving and shifting. So, but I will still be jumping on. I will be still hanging out with you because I need my crafty time with all my crafty friends. So if you were thinking about getting really, really good value for your money, you may want to think about that starter kit special. And as I said, being a part of our Wild Heart Crafters community is probably one of the most priceless things about joining Stampin' Up and about being getting good value for your money, but also getting the value of being a part of that great crafty community. So, and it's super fun to hang out with us. And I mean, I spoil my team rotten. They get the Global Creative Tutorial Bundle for free. They get my Stamps Club videos for free. They get access to any video component that I do on anything. My team get it for free. So I try to help my team be creative and inspire them with their crafting each and every day. All right. So thank you everyone for watching. And until next time, everyone, have a great day.